Hey, what's up, guys? This is going to be my second tutorial on tarot. And this is pretty cool because what it's going to be is the 7 tarot cards that reveal if curses are afoot. And this isn't me. I didn't devise this one. Actually comes from a brother named Conjurman Ali of HoodooPsychics.com. And he tells us that if these cards show up in a reading, you may have been crossed, hexed, or messed with. And I'm getting this right now out of a book called Deliverance. This is the book right here by a man named Kai Ahmed. And this book is really, really short. I mean, it's about 80 pages on the dot, but it's actually authentic hoodoo. And it's so jam-packed with information and with spells, it's better than 90% of the books out there. For one thing, if you like hoodoo, it's so rare to find authentic hoodoo. And two, straight to the point, no chaser. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there putting out 800-page books, and you get really hardly any real information. This gives you so much different information on actually, this is hoodoo spells of uncrossing, healing, and protection. So the whole book is pretty much about uncrossing and healing. But I do believe there is some crossings in there, just in case, you know. But anyway, so many, many, many people in their readings are going to be wondering if they're cursed. So instead of having to, deter and go get a pendulum or do some other kind of system, I actually do this method, and it works really, really well, amazingly so. And that's why I'm giving credit where credit is due. And you have to not always if these cards show up, of course, is there a curse, but if they show up a certain way with certain other cards, and it's all about the connections as we spoke about in the previous video. Now I'm going to name the cards. The first card is the Tower. Destructive magic has been worked to undermine your accomplishments. If you are married, someone is assaulting your marriage and life you built together. The curse will come upon you suddenly. Everything will fall apart at once. The curse will come upon you suddenly. Everything will fall apart at once. That's what happened to me. This is a swift and very cruel magic. Now the Ten of Swords. Someone close to you has worked evil against you. This was an act of betrayal and treachery. When you least expect it, they hit you where you are most vulnerable. This is harmful magic. Someone has a doll baby made on you and sticking nasty pins in it, most likely. Next will be the Five of Swords. A curse has been set from afar. It is a spell that causes confusion and fights. It brings strife between you and other and overwhelms you with a pale of helplessness. The person doing this is taking delight in your suffering. Your enemy is a spiritual sadist. Next, a card that I use to give curses. Also, the Tower is my favorite to fucking curse somebody, but the Eight of Swords is another good one. And this is pretty much showing up. You are bound and blindfolded in a curse of control and restriction. Someone wants you to stay put and keep you under their thumb. If they are doing sorcery in a way you cannot see but keeps you trapped in their helplessness, time to call some reinforcements. And this is actually a card when it comes to tarot magic that a lot of people use to bind a lover that no longer likes them and never liked them in the first place. Men will do it to women, women will do it to men. It's a fucked up way to get somebody to fall for you because they don't really love you. They're gonna hate you because they don't really like being with you. They don't really like you, but yet they're compelled to be with you. That's why I don't really suggest love curses because it's all false, it's all fake, and it's just gonna add to resentment and end badly anyway. Next we have the Devil. Self-explanatory. Sorcery is of the worst kind is seen with this card. It is a dark magic with a mind all of its own. Your enemy has unleashed evil forces beyond their own control. A pact has been made, and you are at the center of it. Watch out for the unseen presence of supernatural disturbances. Next, the Five of Cups. Magic of the mind and heart. Someone has cast a spell on you from a distance across space and time. Keeps you locked in a spiral of sorrow and suffering. Spell originates from somebody who is suffering and wounded. It is a mean to affect family and relationships. And then the Eight of Cups. Magic is used to drive you away from all that is good in your life. You will feel a sense of restless frustration. Somebody has a spiritual prod, and you are being prodded and poked in a direction not of your choosing. This magic will send you away from home and heart. Um, for people who know me from my various forums, and I've mentioned it on YouTube as well, one of my favorite forms of magic is tarot magic. Tarot magic never really caught on that well, especially in the US, but it's beginning to. Various books are coming out, but I'm actually self-taught in all my own tarot magic, and to me, like I said, everything with the tarot just came very easily to me. And every single one of my spells has tarots scattered around throughout the table, throughout the altar, for various reasons. But sometimes all I really need is a tarot deck and a candle and a petition, and great things happen. Some of my best results have come from just tarot decks and candles. But once again, if you want to know if you've been cursed, look for these cards to come up. And a recommendation and a short book review, might as well throw it in now. Deliverance, Hoodoo Spells of Crossing and Healing and Protection, Kai Ahmed. And the man who came up with these 7 cards is ConjureMan Ali. And that dude has a blog for years, and he's pretty damn cool. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and comment, and share it. Please. Let's get this thing popping so I can make more videos for you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.